Boxing Commissioner Larry Hazard, Chairman Jerry Gormley, Deputy Commissioners Nick D. Balistrari and Lawrence Wallace. At ringside, President Robert W. Lee, the ringside supervisor Bill Brennan. The World Boxing Council is represented by President Jose Suleiman Chino. Responsible for bringing this spectacular event to Atlantic City, and I would like him to be properly acknowledged. He's a man whose success in business.
This is round one, what just underway. Spinks not able to hold him off so far with a jab. He tries to come back at him, but Tyson walks right through it.
For the first time, people were asking a dangerous question. Could Mike Tyson actually lose? The whispers moved through Atlantic City like static. Not loud, not confident, but present. Across the ring stood an undefeated champion, an Olympic gold medalist, a man who had never tasted defeat. Michael Spinks was not supposed to be another name on a list. He was supposed to be the test. By the end of the night, the world would be stunned, but not for the reason anyone expected. Tyson did not enter arenas, he invaded them. 21 years old and already heavyweight champion of the world. Fists like wrecking balls, eyes cold and empty. He did not smile. He did not wave.
Through the hometown of the late great trainer of champions, Costamato, Catskill, New York, and he now lives in North New Jersey. His professional record, 34 consecutive victories with 30 knockouts, including 26 KOs in 5 rounds or less, and 15 in the first round alone.
He walked forward and erased men. 34 wins, 30 of them by knockout. Most of them before the 4th round, some before the first minute. Opponents folded early, some barely threw punches. They felt it before they felt it. The speed, the power, the pressure. Tyson was compact but explosive, a coiled spring. He slipped punches by inches, then answered with combinations that felt illegal.
No real flashiness to anything but his boxing. Michael Spinks, on the other hand, dressed in his white trunks with the black trim, the white shoes, and we're just about ready to go. The opening bell, let's see what's happened. Tyson attacks immediately, cuts off the ring, throws the wild right hand.
Left hook, right hand, uppercut. Done. There was no wasted motion, no theatrics, just violence distilled into precision. Trainers studied tape and found nothing comforting. Journalists ran out of adjectives. Broadcasters lowered their voices when he entered the frame. The heavyweight division had always been about size. Tyson made it about fear.
Tyson just looking for the opportunity to land a vicious left hook and then a right hand. While Michael Spinks was successful against Larry Holmes, an aging Larry Holmes, and he was successful against the guy that hadn't fought in a long time in Jerry Cooney, the right hand lands to the head of Mike Spinks. It's Tyson all the way here in round number 1.
Still, Michael Spinks stood there. Spinks was different, light heavyweight king. Then he moved up, shocked the world by beating Larry Holmes. Not once, twice. He wasn't flashy, he wasn't loud.
7 and 8. That was a body shot that took him down.
But he was disciplined, smart, awkward in a way that worked. 31 wins, 0 losses. He believed in angles, in timing, in patience. He didn't carry Tyson's aura, but he carried something else. Proof. He had climbed divisions. He had handled legends. He had never fallen short. For the first time, Tyson faced a champion who refused to bow in advance.
Against the guy that hadn't fought in a long time in Jerry Cooney, the right hand lands to the head of Mike Spinks. It's Tyson all the way here in round number 1. Vicious shots to the body. Nothing really heavy landing yet, but he's taking them. The uppercut.
Was this the night the myth cracked? Spinks did not talk big. He trained quietly. He prepared for the storm. Analysts debated styles. Could Spinks' jab disrupt Tyson's rhythm? Could his experience slow the charge? Some said yes. Some said no. All agreed on one thing. If anyone could expose Tyson, it would be an undefeated champion with nothing to lose. July 27, 1988. Convention Hall, Atlantic City. The air felt thick. Cameras everywhere. Celebrities ringside.
In the ring at this time, the gentleman responsible for bringing this spectacular event to Atlantic City, and I would like him to be properly acknowledged. He's a man whose success in business epitomizes the American dream.
The crowd loud before the first bell, but underneath it all, tension. Spinks walked first, robe shimmering under lights, face tight, focused. He knew what waited. Then Tyson. Black trunks, no socks, no robe, just a towel over his shoulders. He bounced lightly, eyes forward, no expression. The crowd roared, then went strangely quiet. The referee called them to the center. Instructions were given. Gloves touched. Tyson stared through him. Spinks looked back. Bell.
White shoes, and we're just about ready to go. The opening bell, let's see what's happened.
Tyson stepped forward immediately. No feeling out, no circling. He cut the distance like a predator closing ground. Spinks moved. Jab flicked out. Tyson slipped it. Closed more space. The first right hand landed clean. Spinks stumbled. The crowd gasped.
Absolutely no fear and no respect by Tyson for any jabs or anything that Mike Spinks can do. Tyson just looking for the opportunity to land a vicious left hook and then a right hand.
Tyson did not rush wildly. He stalked, measured. Spinks tried to hold, tried to reset. Tyson broke free and unleashed a combination. Hooks ripping to body and head. Spinks dropped. First knockdown.
I don't think you get up from this. Mike Spinks is laying flat on his back. The count is up to 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. He won't be able to do it. It's all over. Mike Tyson has won it. Spinks almost fell back through a dramatic first round knockout.
Less than a minute gone. Spinks rose, eyes blinking, legs unsure. He nodded to the referee, said he was fine. But the arena knew something had shifted. The undefeated champion looked shaken. Not strategically shaken, physically shaken.
One of the fastest knockouts in heavyweight history. It came at 1:31 of the first round. Mike Spinks was knocked cold.
Tyson circled, waiting. Spinks tried to clinch, tried to slow it. Tyson dipped under a jab. Left hook exploded against Spinks' jaw. Second knockdown. Harder this time. Spinks fell flat. The sound of the impact echoed. He rolled to his side, tried to push up. The referee counted. The crowd leaned forward. 7, 8. Spinks stood again. Barely. Tyson walked in for the finish. Another short right hand. Brutal. Spinks collapsed a third time. 91 seconds. The referee waved it off. Silence for half a heartbeat.
He leads to the right hand. Down he goes. I don't think you get up from this. Mike Spinks is laying flat on his back. The count is up to 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. He won't be able to do it. It's all over. Mike Tyson has won it.
Then chaos. People screamed, some in disbelief, some in awe, others in shock. The undefeated champion had lasted barely a minute and a half. Spinks did not argue. He did not protest. He sat on the canvas staring ahead.
Just had a body fly over us here. Just had a body fly over us here. It's a little wild in the ring right now.
The reality sinking in. Years of perfection erased in seconds. Tyson raised his gloves. No wild celebration, just confirmation. Another body down. Commenters scrambled for words. They had prepared for rounds of strategy, for adjustments, for drama. Instead, they got annihilation. 91 seconds. The question from the beginning felt foolish now. Could Tyson actually lose? On that night, it seemed absurd. He had not just won, he had dismantled a man who had never lost. A man who had conquered a division above his own. The psychological impact was immediate. Fighters watching from home felt it. Promoters felt it. The heavyweight landscape shifted again. Tyson was not just champion, he was something else. An event. A storm. Spinks would never fight again. One fight. 1 minute and 31 seconds. Career over. The loss wasn't just physical, it was seismic. An undefeated record gone. Aura shattered. For Tyson, it cemented the legend. The youngest heavyweight champion. Now, undisputed king. 3 belts unified. No debate left, but the brutality of it lingered. The brevity. How fast dominance can be proven. How quick doubt can be erased. People replayed the knockdowns in slow motion, tried to analyze what happened. Did Spinks fear him? Did the moment overwhelm him? Or was Tyson simply that overwhelming? The truth sat somewhere in between. Fear is contagious. Tyson carried it into every ring. He didn't just punch, he imposed, and Spinks felt it. 91 seconds is barely enough time to read a page, barely enough to order a drink, but it was enough to rewrite heavyweight history. The fight became shorthand for destruction. The peak of Tyson's power, before controversies, before decline, before chaos outside the ropes. This was the apex. The bell rang, the world expected a battle. Instead, it witnessed a demolition. In sports, legends are built over years. Sometimes they are forged in a flash. That night was a flash. Bright, violent, final. Tyson walked back to the locker room still breathing hard, but untouched. Spinks disappeared quietly. The question that haunted the arena at the start had its answer. Could Mike Tyson actually lose? Not that night. Not in 91 seconds. On that summer evening in Atlantic City, the heavyweight division belonged entirely to one man. And it took only 1 minute and 31 seconds to prove it.